Welcome back to Boujee Bravo Bitches, where we talk all that Bravo tea from basic to bougie. We're your hosts. I'm Jenna.
I'm Darcy.
And I'm Amanda. Let's get into it, bitches.
Oh, that was so tame for you.
So demure.
I was going to say demure.
So
I was going to say demure. How
so
funny.
Mindful.
So mindful. So demure. Thank you.
I love that. Welcome back. Hi, girls. How's it going?
Good.
Happy Thursday.
I cannot believe summer is almost coming to a close. The kids in Florida are already back in school this week.
Yeah, I was saying we have next week and then that's it. You have 2 more weeks and then they're back at school.
I know. And Labor Day is early this year.
Mm-hmm.
We're going away for Labor Day, but it's still August when we leave.
Yeah, it's so crazy. I'm
I know. Wild. Anywho, got a few nice little ditties this week. We got the RHONY trailer. That was fun.
That was fun.
What is their deal with pigeons? Why is this a thing?
Don't care. I love a pigeon. It's one of my favorite birds. So season 1 was about cheese. Also huge fan. Season 2, pigeons, huge fan. So I'm in for it.
You guys know I lived in New York City for 10 years. And I hate pigeons. I actually despise them. And I've been pooped on more than once. So not a fan.
Ew.
I will say, however, moving out to the country, or what do you guys call it? The suburbs?
The country?
I know. The birds drive me absolutely crazy. 5 o'clock in the morning, chirp, chirp, chirp. I want to throw myself out the window. I would rather hear sirens, helicopters,
okay,
the birds.
Isn't it crazy? When you move to the suburbs, how it's so quiet that the noises are deafening.
When I first moved here, I was literally going to lose my mind. I remember laying in bed and I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah. When we moved, we weren't in New York City, but we were in downtown Fort Lauderdale. And so it's always bustle and sirens, whatever. Yeah. And when we moved up here, I'm like, get me a sound machine now. It's way too quiet. I can't take the quiet. And then when I hear anything, I'm like, what was that? And when I lived in the city, I'd be like, who cares? Nothing in here, I'm sure.
Our apartment in Rochester, in the city of Rochester, our next door neighbor was quite literally a crackhead. So the excitement that came from that. My favorite is one time he decided to make a pool in the summertime, and to make that pool, he used a garbage can. So filled it up with water, and I look outside and he is just standing, squatting in a trash can.
I die.
Maybe
so moving to the suburbs
and a cold plunge.
I miss the Crack Chronicles.
I do too.
I don't get it in the suburbs. Our neighbors are nice and normal and bring us apples when they go apple picking. Yeah. So I
miss the city. I miss the city every day. So.
All right. Well,
back to New York City. So the pigeons. I feel like a pigeon is also a loser woman.
The rat of the sky.
Yeah. Or don't people call them pigeons, bird, pigeon in rap songs, or am I making that up?
No, that's a chicken head.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't know if I've heard anyone call
that's something different.
Quiet. Oh, my chicken heads. Be quiet.
That's not. I don't think that's. I don't know.
Yeah. I like it.
It is.
All right. Well,
that's in Save the Last Dance. Look it up. I'll do a whole podcast on that if you want.
Okay.
It ain't over, bitch.
I don't know why it started, bitch.
Because you always in my way.
I'm only in your way when it comes to Derek. That's what this is all about.
I'm not even going to say the rest. I feel like this movie is not even politically correct anymore. But Amanda and I used to watch that movie scene every day after school.
We could do the whole entire movie for you if you'd like.
What did you think of the trailer aside from the pigeons?
I loved the you're a model for Dress Barn dig. That was...
Oh my God. Wait, she dug on Rebecca Minkoff too, saying you can find her bags at the Nordstrom Rack, which is not untrue. I'm pretty sure I own some from the Nordstrom Rack.
What do you guys think they're going to say about Scientology?
Nothing, because Scientologists are incredibly litigious. So Bravo is not going to open that door to a lawsuit from the Church of Scientology.
I agree. No comment.
Yeah, no comment. So who's the Scientologist? Rebecca?
I think so. Who's pregnant?
Family. Oh,
okay, so I kind of thought that maybe it was Aaron's sister or something. I don't think it's one of them. I think it's someone that they're friendly with, but it's going to become a thing because someone's like talking shit, basically.
Okay. I'm excited. It looks
I'm
good.
pumped for it.
It looks really good.
Brand have been fighting all over like Twitter, and I'm here for it too. It
100%.
was like, my dress barn deal can get me more than your non-view apartment in the city or something like that. Like, crazy.
I hope now that we got trauma dumped, we can like move on to like fun and shade and chaos.
Yeah, I hope so. Real.
I was watching some behind the scenes of them like doing their photo shoot, and like Sai has like a broken foot. And then I was thinking about it, I'm like, how many models I wonder have to like show up like injured and just pretend they're not injured?
Probably a lot.
Yeah.
That's your moneymaker, you know? I know, Romeo. I wanted to talk about the looks a little bit too, because they were on fire. There were a couple I wasn't a fan of. I'm gonna be honest. Your girl Jenna Lyons, don't do it for me. And the party socks and pumps don't do it for me.
That's like in style right now.
It's no. It's just nobody should be wearing a frilly sock.
It's trendy, you guys. It's trendy. There's
a difference between being trendy and looking put together, and a frilly sock is not it.
Well, so someone said that Bryn's dress is so fancy you have to make an appointment just to get it.
It's a good looking dress.
Style looked beautiful. Jessel, this is like not. The boots are like too much for me, but she looks phenomenal. So show it off, girl. Erin, gorgeous. Yeah, I can't get down with Jenna Lyons' outfit. The whole thing is bad, down to the what's that material called?
Latex
skirt. Yeah, the latex skirt.
Like, it just, the photo too is not good. Her standing sideways and like whatever's behind, like it's just, it didn't do it for me. And I'm a Jenna stan.
I know. People liked, because glasses representation, obviously. People liked Uba's. I didn't really think Uba looked great either, to be completely honest. I think the blazer dress is overdone and the boots didn't really go with it. I think a nice stiletto would have gone better. Just my opinion. This Raquel girl, I don't know what she was wearing, but it's hideous.
It's very artsy.
Rebecca Minkoff looked great. And those are my opinions on the fits.
There you go.
Yep. I'm so excited.
I am too. I can't wait. I love New York. New York.
October 1st.
I'm so excited.
I want to follow up on FanFest because actually after we recorded last week, the tickets went on sale on Friday, and I hemmed and hawed. I was like, should I? Shouldn't I? Should I? Am I going to have FOMO if I don't? Blah, blah, blah. And then I just was like, you know what? BravoCon, the last 2 years, like, I've met and talked to everyone we could possibly meet and talk to. No one new is around that I want to talk to. I think I'm good. So, but I was like, I really like to go to Watch What Happens Live. So I got tickets to the friggin' Watch What Happens Live matinee. I did the like Friday 3
p.m. I love that for you though. That's so fun. You're gonna have the best time.
Early bird special.
I was like,
love that.
What will be the least disruptive to my son's life and schedule? And my mom already agreed to like come down early for Thanksgiving and watch him. So I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna hire myself a car service too. That's how fun.
Absolutely. That'll be so fun for you. Have a little cocky.
Yeah.
Live your life.
Thank you. So I'm gonna go to Watch What Happens Live, but that's it. I hope it's someone cool, but I'm like, the 3 p.m. taping, I don't know if it's gonna be that cool.
It probably will be. I mean, who would you not want to see? Let's put it that way.
You know, no one that I think is coming, because I think it's gonna be mostly like Miami girls. So I would see any of them. They don't bother me now.
Okay.
Like I wouldn't want to see, you know, I don't like Gina, but I wouldn't mind seeing her because she always says something funny. I wouldn't want to see, I don't know. There's really no one. Tamra, like I wouldn't want to see Tamra. That's about it.
I feel like it's going to be a group of people, whoever it is. It's not going to be one person. Yeah.
But that's what I was wondering too. Like I wonder if it's going to be like the tapings at BravoCon where they're like special things and not just like.
Yeah, I feel like that's what it's going to be. I definitely feel like it's going to be something like that. Like a little, Romeo's sleeping. She just showed us a picture.
Oh my God.
He said, I'm done.
Yeah.
It'll be something fun. I'm excited for you.
Yeah. Me too. Thanks, gals.
Boots on the ground.
I'll let you know how it goes. We also got a little tidbit that Salt Lake City is, quote, coming soon, whenever soon is.
I bet it's going to be like November, December.
They got to compete with that other Mormon swinger show on Hulu.
Oh, yeah. I'm pumped for that.
Me too.
Okay, well, let's roll over to Hulu because Vanderpump Villa announced a season 2. I was kind of shocked because it was so bad, but Stassi is going to be on it. Yeah, it was really bad. They had a reunion too, but Stassi's going to be on it. I think she is a guest because her and Beau and the kids have been in Italy for like 2 weeks, and now I think they went over to Chateau whatever. And
Oh, to
Interesting.
stay. Okay.
yeah, to stay. So I think that she's a guest on the show, or maybe just like pops in. I don't know. But I kind of feel like, well, would they already know that they got a season? Are they already filming season 2? I don't know.
I don't know.
No,
Lot
I
of
think
questions.
so.
It got a season 2.
Yeah.
Well, and then
Bottom line.
Stassi's getting a like comedy show. Is it on Hulu as well? Like she's getting like a standalone
Oh.
show for herself as well.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love that. If we can bring back canceled Kristen, we can definitely bring back canceled Stassi.
Yeah.
I
I
agree.
mean, Jax is.
I'm sure
There's a
there'll
lot
be
of
some people that
problematic
are
people still on
not-
our television.
I mean, look
There'll be some
at
people that are
Bravo.
not happy I said that, but I'm a Stassi stan. That's for sure.
You know that she has a lot of them.
She does.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They're called Khaleesi's. Anyone that's a fan
God.
of Stassi is called a Khaleesi. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
You never watched Game of Thrones, so you don't even know what a Khaleesi is, do you?
I don't. I have no idea.
I'm doing a rewatch now, and it's so good.
Oh,
So,
funny.
so
We
good.
are too. I also just rewatched season 1 of House of the Dragon because I couldn't get into season 2 because I couldn't remember anything from season 1
Mm-hmm.
because it was like 2 years ago. Anyways, that's another podcast. Actually, the Crappens guys do the House of the Dragon.
They do.
Yeah. And
Really?
It's so,
Yeah, they do a
it's so
recap.
good. Yeah. I actually am
this
going to
is a
listen
game
to it.
changer.
It's so funny. Like, okay, this is not this podcast, but like when like Viserys' like face was falling off in season 1,
Uh-huh.
they were like one part of his cheek was in the soup. Like, it's so funny. They're so funny. You gotta listen to it. I know. I'm actually like I'm about to start season 2 just so I can go listen to the podcast along with it now.
Love it.
Anyways, Traders got renewed for season 4 and 5.
I'm
that's
so
pretty
excited.
impressive. I love
Impressive.
Traders.
Yeah.
I know.
I love it. And I just feel like there's so many ways you can go with there. There's so many kinds of stars. I bet we maybe get some Olympians now that the Olympics are over.
Oh, that would be
I'm
fun.
wondering what Olympians are going to be on Dancing with the Stars because that's usually something that happens.
Yeah.
Pommel horse guy has got to make the Olympic rounds.
Oh, yeah.
He was on Watch What Happens this week.
Really?
Yeah, he brought out chicken
Oh my God, how
for
funny.
a game.
That's the guy
I
whose
love
parents
him.
couldn't even get tickets to the Olympics.
Huh?
Is that the guy who his parents couldn't get couldn't even get tickets to the Olympics too? Did you?
Oh,
hear
I
that
don't
part?
know.
I don't
didn't see
know.
that.
Like people were like, if you have tickets, whatever his name is, parents couldn't get any because he
That's
like wasn't
weird. He
cool
couldn't
enough.
get them
Crazy.
some. I don't know that I believe that. That's
I don't know.
wild.
Maybe his event wasn't cool enough. I don't know. Anyways,
Anyway.
let's move over to Miami. Julia and Martina just adopted 2 boys. Isn't that
Incredible.
I saw that. Love
I didn't
that.
read the article. Did anyone read it? I wanted to know.
I
like,
don't.
how
It
old
didn't
they
really
were.
say anything. It talked about like how she had cancer and then like she's recovering. It didn't really say anything about the boys.
Well, good for them. I mean,
Yeah,
I know
congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know if they would continue forward after she was sick, but they did.
Same.
So everyone was at the Dolo's like charity baseball game last night. The whatever hospital, whatever game, the one that I don't know how to say the word, Maimonides.
No, Joe and Melissa weren't there.
No, so not everyone, which is what I was going to
Okay.
say. So it was Marge, Jen Fessler, Rachel Fuda, Danielle, Dorinda, and Chanel Lyon were there. And then
In a ball gown.
Yes. And then the random like friends of Kayla and Tiffany that we only ever saw twice on the entire season, which it's like if you added them.
Where
more,
was
maybe-
Melissa? Where was Melissa?
She's
They're
home.
doing a show in Boston today. So that's why they said
okay.
they couldn't be there yesterday.
Okay.
Well, what I will say is that Jen, Aiden, and Teresa are off in Turkey living their best lives at beach clubs and on
What
yachts.
surgery do you think they're getting?
That's a good question.
Gia just flew out today, so maybe she's the one getting surgery.
She should.
Have you ever seen the TikToks?
She's not looking good. I saw her like something up close of her recently, and I was like, "Oh, you don't look great."
Oh my God, you're so
I know.
funny.
That
Well,
wasn't
I
nice.
saw, if you ever watch the TikToks, they're like, how do you know you're in Turkey? And they're like, they're like in the airport and they're just showing men who have had hair transplants like all around the airport. It's so funny.
I actually know someone that went there to do that. That's funny.
It is really funny. So A lot of people go to Turkey to get plastic surgery. Like, I wonder why.
Yeah. Because it's so
A
much
lot of
cheaper.
people go there.
But like, how expensive? It can't be cheap to go to Turkey.
I think that.
Well, you know what? This is why I know the person that I know did it, because it's not just you go there. They also like pay for your like rehabilitation. Like you stay in like a recovery house there, and like nurses take care of you. Like, so it's different than here where it's like, okay, you got the surgery, now you're on your own. Figure it out.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Anywho, Kyle, DJ, Summer House. That was my next note. So I guess he's doing a lot of gigs. I guess this is like a real thing. I thought it was just like a funny thing that he wanted to say, but this is like real.
I thought it was a joke when he first said it. It's like, haha, funny.
I heard that he does them for free as long as like one of the only products they sell is Loverboy.
That's smart.
Cool. Yeah, it is. It's like good marketing, you know? He's a marketing genius.
Well,
I will
he's
say.
not a DJ, so we just did him for free. DJ James Kennedy. Amanda announced yesterday or today that her swimwear line, Amanda Batula Swimwear, is coming soon. I doubt it's ever coming.
That announcement was weird because it was pictures of her in swimsuits that are not hers. So usually when you're like promoting something,
a fashion show with someone else's fashion. How dreadful.
Very much that.
Oh, back to Jersey for a second. Someone posted this on Facebook. So they were doing like a season, they were doing a rewatch, and on season 3, James Leonard, the lawyer, comes over to Melissa and Joe's house, and his like Chiron underneath his name is Joe Gorga's lawyer, and he's there to like introduce the music producer or someone to Melissa. So I just think it's funny that everyone has so much to say about James Leonard, the lawyer, when he was actually Joe Gorga's lawyer first.
He's also Angelina's lawyer too.
He's a lot of people's lawyer.
He's probably a good lawyer. I feel like he's probably a really good lawyer, obviously.
If you want to get more cases, you should have your practice right next to the meth lab, because those are the people that are criminals usually. So fuck you, Marge.
Yes.
Beverly Hills and Potomac filming wrapped, so we'll be getting those seasons next year sometime. I heard that Shannon faced some sort of like setback in court with John Jansen. I think she was hoping to like settle it out, and it's like going forward. But it sounds like her dad, Gene the Machine, is going to pay for her to kill John Jansen, basically.
Well, I was like listening to a clip. She did an interview with somebody, and sort of what I gathered from it, she offered to just pay him the money that he wanted as long as you sign an NDA. Sort of, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, no, we're going to take it to court, and then added on like a fraud charge to it.
So gross.
He's
icky. He's icky, and it's weird.
There must be something in writing or in text or something where she says she's going to pay him back, or that it says it's a loan, because otherwise this would be not a case. Anyways, I saw an Us Weekly article that Kim Zolciak says that she has PTSD from filming Real Housewives.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
I also watched her.
I was just going to say, I watched The Surreal Life. Did you watch it?
I didn't watch last night, but last week she for sure hooked up with Chet in that bathroom.
In the bathroom. So what happens is they go in the bathroom for, at 1 a.m. and they're in there for like an hour. And she's like, oh, we're watching videos.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It's the only place you can't be filmed.
Or exactly. It's the only place where they won't film you. It's remember when RHONY was like, oh, the door just shut on its own. Okay, RHONY.
Yeah.
Sure it did.
Thank you. Dear Sam. Any other news this week, kiddos? So good stuff came out this week.
It's good positive stuff this week.
Yeah, I think they're like, okay, we're winding down from this super long summer break we've put everyone on, and we're actually going to start showing you some stuff. But this week, I mean, we don't have Jersey anymore, so we're down to 3 shows. I mean, I guess if you watch $1 Million Listing, you're down to 4. I haven't watched it. Not that I wouldn't, but I just never got into it.
I used to watch the earlier seasons. My husband would actually like watch that, and I do like it for like the houses and stuff, but the drama is just not there for me. Yeah.
Let's talk about Orange County.
Please.
First, I want to talk about this broken can of biscuits, busted can of biscuits look that Gina was displaying. It was so bad. Who let her come out like that? Okay, the hair, bad. The necklaces, bad. the dress is way too tight. Like, you have a good body. Why did you wear a dress that makes you look like a busted can of biscuits? It's so bad. She's never going to live that look down.
It's all bad. Like,
I just can't believe one of her friends, somebody working for her was like, you know what? This just isn't it. Maybe if it was like one thing, like maybe the hair, maybe the necklaces. I can't get over the dress. You should have absolutely not wore that dress.
No.
Like, it would have been different, but it was just, it was rough. And you know what, though? It was bad.
In a different light, but I just can't.
Yeah, I don't even mind the hair if she wore something different.
I don't mind big hair. And I said, this is not just big, voluminous hair. This is teased. Like, someone took a comb to this thing. This is not just.
But I do love big hair. The bigger, the better, in my opinion.
The higher the hair, the closer to God.
Exactly.
Like, no, it's like
it was giving Brady.
Yeah, it's
like with the flip out and the volume. Like,
I love the volume, but regardless, it just didn't go.
Wife, that's what she looked like. John and
it just didn't go. And then even like, okay, it wasn't even like a black dress. It was like a jean dress, which I think made it even worse.
That had like silver spray paint on it.
Yeah,
it just all of it was just an absolute crime against
humanity.
Let her
go out like this.
I don't know.
Nobody. I don't like
not a good friend.
She's poor, so she's not paying anybody to give her style advice.
Can we just sidebar for 1 second? Okay, you know the new Clorox commercial that's like her and Dr. Nicole from Miami. Wait, if you actually watch the whole thing, she's like, I'm just a normal mom with a small house.
She does say that.
Dr. Nicole's like, well, I use Clorox wipes too. Don't let the private plane fool you. I'm just like dying.
I will say Gina seems very much like a good sport about everything.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to get off her for a second. She knows how bad it is. She'll never live it down. We all know. Tamra's not any better. Those arms should never be out in public, ever. Put those arms away. They look terrible in that. You look leather.
The foundation on her face was not color matched to the rest of her body. So it just all looked disjointed. And then the neck thing, like it just.
A weird suit. And then she had like a little daisy corsage on her arm. I don't know.
Like, who is saying, like, you know what, these are it. Like, this is good. This is fire.
Looks. You look great.
Like, you slapped with this. Baby. You slayed, honey. Because who's ever saying that, immediately fired.
Like, I know Gina doesn't have like glam or people, but I know
no, she definitely has glam for confessional looks. She has someone doing her hair. They have somebody doing her makeup. Like, she has people who do it for confessionals. And
in every scene where they're getting glam, Gina's at her own little vanity in her little house doing her own makeup.
Yeah, but not for confessionals.
I don't know. I don't know why anyone would tell her this was a good idea.
Yeah,
it's so bad.
I mean, even Shannon's was bad though too.
Yeah, Shannon looked like a busted Jackie O. Like, it was not good.
Looks like a preacher's wife.
And her hair looks like something about Mary. It was like up so high. I don't know. It was not. None of them were good.
It was all bad.
I was gonna leave Shannon alone because it's like on par with Shannon's like matronly ways, but no, it was bad.
It was bad. It was all bad. And someone over there immediately fired in the OC. I don't know what California is like, but that could not be New York or New Jersey.
I don't think that's a West Coast thing.
I want to start by talking about why all these women feel the need to talk about Jen's finances, because I think it's kind of gross. Like,
I don't. I love it.
Some of them have been broke. I mean, I like it for entertainment value, but like, some of them have been broke before. Like, why are you talking about this girl's finances so?
If here's where I see. If you're friends with somebody and you're not close friends, you're in a group together and they're getting a divorce and they're losing their house, you're definitely talking about it with your other friends. And I don't believe if you say you're not.
No, I agree with that, but I'm not on reality television. And I just think it's fucked up to be like, why are you in Las Vegas when blah, blah, blah? Like, because her man's paying for it. Leave her alone.
To bring that up, I'm like, obviously he's paying for her to be there. Shut up. Like,
well, and it rubbed me the wrong way, Tamra and Emily being just like, how could you let a man how could you not just like do it for yourself? How could you let someone take care of you? And it's like, it's none of your fucking business.
That is true.
Is straight, like, if she wants and has a man that's going to take care of, more power to her. Like,
and let's not Emily's husband is taking care of her. Okay. Exactly. She hasn't worked in a minute. And like, Please, Emily.
Doesn't Shane's
I think you mean Emily's mother-in-law.
Okay. Okay, so because Shane just started working, he just passed the bar, so like a year ago. So okay, so Emily's mother-in-law.
Yeah. Anyways, Tamra is just disgusting. Everything about her is disgusting. Calling Shannon an alcoholic at a community dinner, disgusting.
That was wild. That was crazy. So
messed up. Like, you just don't do that.
Tamra does stuff for shock value.
Yeah,
like she's very performative, very like what is going to get the biggest like reaction from people, and that's what she goes with, and she doesn't care who she runs over in the process.
No, she has no loyalty to anyone.
She's gross.
So gross.
I mean, as someone who would sell out their own children, it doesn't surprise me that she acts like this. If she's going to sell out her own children, she'll do anything.
Yeah.
I also felt like Alexis, everything she said was so cringy. Like when she tried to like give Vicky the Vicky by saying like, welcome to my world. Like, you are a friend of bitch. And you were literally only brought back to make Shannon look bad. That's like the only.
Vicky's going to have more film time than you. Let's be honest.
I wouldn't even say to make Shannon look bad. You were brought back to be Shannon's redemption arc, honestly, because it's like the only reason we're like not like, hey, Shannon, why did you drive into a house and almost kill your dog? Because we just feel bad for her.
Exactly.
Only in the Housewives could you drive into a house, almost kill your dog, and we feel bad for you.
I know. We're Team Shannon. So I'd love to know. I mean, her PR team working overtime.
Nailing it.
Yeah. So funny. Yeah, she's disgusting. Riding for John Jansen. Johnny J. My man.
You would never catch me riding for someone that I've known for 4 months that hard. And I'm embarrassed for her that she is. That's actually crazy.
She's also just think that anyone that has to do that, like, there's a problem there. Like, I love my husband, and if someone wanted to say anything about him, I might be like, haha, and like I would walk away. Like, you just know, if you know the truth, then nothing else matters. I don't know.
Well, when she was sitting there, like, I have the receipts. I have here's a wire transfer. And it's like,
no one's denying he gave her the money.
You're doing too much.
Yeah.
She said that he gave her the money. That's not, we're not, okay, great.
She's not disputing it. Like, Shannon is not disputing it in any way.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And Lexi, you're not fun. I actually don't love Lexi.
I want to hang out with.
And Lexi is not invited to the party.
This one. I was like, put your hands down. Stop doing that. Stop calling. Like, it's not a nickname if you give it to yourself.
Yeah, Lexi, you're not invited.
You can't sit with us.
Also, I just wanted to say that this dinner is proof that production is paying for things, because Gina could not afford to host this dinner.
It looked like a really cool restaurant.
It did. One that Gina could not afford.
Yeah.
And then Queen Victoria comes in to be the voice of reason for all.
I just loved the flashback to Little Family Van. And her
She's like, yelling. We don't act like this. You brought a little family van for 6 people.
You know what? I want her back full time just for all the chaos she brings. But some people are right. Like, honestly, probably having her as a friend of is like the best version of her that we're going to get.
Yeah. We don't act like this. Oh my God, Vicky, you're so funny.
It's on tonight, and I think they're on a girls' trip, and I'm pretty sure that Alexis and Shannon go at it, or something comes up. Shannon brings up something about Johnny J, and then Alexis brings up stuff about Shannon that Johnny J's told her. I don't know. It's a lot of he said, she said. We'll never know the truth. Do you guys think John Jansen could actually be a nice guy, and this is all Shannon?
No.
I don't know. I don't think it's all Shannon. I think that they're probably very toxic together, because I don't think Shannon is, like a peach to be with. She's obviously loves her drink and is irrational at times and a lot. Yeah. So, but I do believe John's a fucking dick. Yeah. But do you remember when we took pictures with her and we were like, oh, we want John Jansen in the picture? And she was so mad at us.
Not happy about it.
She was not pleased. Yeah. Oh, she wasn't. But yeah.
Not happy.
You think she was jealous?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Mm-hmm. Anything else on OC? It's on tonight. Yay!
I saw that Katie got sued.
Oh, I did see that.
Like, and something golf drink business idea.
Yeah, like some business. And I also saw like her and her husband had her ex-husband had a very contentious divorce, and there was like some stuff that came out about that.
Ooh.
I see her being a one and done. I'm just gonna call it from now.
Yeah,
I actually forgot about her. I mean, good luck to Heather's gonna eat you alive, honey.
Her coming at Heather, like it's boring.
And Heather's so rich. Everyone loves Heather just because she's so rich. Like everyone loves to see that on TV.
Terry fully admits to calling the paparazzi because he loves them. So
oh yeah, that was so funny. He's like, if you have the number, give it to me. He's like, I love it. Like
he's like,
send me the number.
Picture taken.
Someone who owns all the paparazzi.
He controls all of the paparazzi.
All of
them. I can't.
Let's talk about the RHONJ Rails watch party. Did you guys think it was necessary to do that?
No.
I learned nothing. So
it was basically like it literally was the episode, and then they didn't really do anything. They didn't say anything that I wasn't like already aware of.
I know.
Boring. It wasn't necessary. Like if you're not going to do a reunion, then don't do a reunion. Like don't give us this like half-baked idea of us watching them watching the episode.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
It was very strange. And it ended with Rachel Fuda announcing she's pregnant. So congratulations to you.
Good job, Rachel. Congratulations.
If you watch the Peacock version, it actually ends with Jen Fessler playing a song that she wrote about the whatever. Did you watch?
Sorry, what?
No. It ends with her playing the guitar in a confessional, writing a song called "Teams Divided." Blah blah blah. But I'm like, if it ends like this, like I don't think it's over. Like, because you're ending in like this little like kitschy kind of way.
I don't think they know. Like, I genuinely don't think they know.
In her song, it's like, "Hope we come back."
Yeah, like I don't think that they know either.
They don't know.
I mean, like production. Like I don't know if Bravo knows what
they
actually do.
What do you guys think would be like the best course of action?
You know, if I'm being, obviously, like, I would love Teresa to come back. But if I'm being honest, from a production standpoint, when I looked at the picture of everyone at the baseball game last night, I was like, oh, you know what? If they just get rid of Melissa and Teresa and keep everyone else, it's probably the best way to go forward.
It's not a bad way to go forward. I will say, if we just move on from them.
For fun.
I do love Jen Aiden. I would say.
If you get rid of, honestly, like give Teresa her own show and just kiss the Gorgas goodbye. I think that's probably the best way to go forward. Yeah, Romeo agrees.
I just think Marge is such a cancer to everything that like even with a new show, she's gonna Marge.
Did you guys see that she got today? She posted like an endorsement with Coffee Mate, and
immediately I hate it.
Wait, but listen. Coffee Mate sends her like this huge box of like creamer, blah, 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 blah. But the card says like, here you go, March. Love, 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 Coffee Mate. I'm like, even Coffee Mate digs at you, bitch. It's so funny. I died. Love,
I'm an international delight gal, so I was like, this continues to solidify.
You're so funny.
Love that.
I mean, all I can say is this. I get very emotionally worked up about RHONJ. I remember being like this after the last reunion of last season. I was like too emotionally invested. I was ready for it to be over because I was like sick of fighting with people and defending Teresa's honor. And I'm just, I'm ready to put it to rest.
I'll say the RHONJ fan base is, I think, the most intense of all the Bravo shows. Like, it's so like polarizing vicious. And people take it very seriously.
And there is two teams. There is Team Melissa and there is Team Teresa. And that is it.
And no matter what you post about, any like person out there thinks you're on one or the other. I mean,
I will say, I think that there might be more Melissa fans.
I think there are, but I also think they're like middle-aged, like naive women who think people should get along rather than like what's best for television. That's just my opinion. Okay. I don't want to watch people get along. That's fucking boring. I
just feel like there's so much hate between Melissa and Teresa. They'll never move forward. And there absolutely is too much hate. And I said that at the end of last season. Like, it's not fun. They didn't film together at all. It was a disjointed season. It was a short season. I don't know. You guys, if you can't get along, someone's got to go, period.
I think that Andy, like, and maybe Bravo as a whole feel a sense of guilt because they broke them. and I think they really wanted to fix them, and now it's like irreparable.
Yeah, you can't fix them.
But at the same time, it's like, people, you saw this coming. If you don't get along, if you won't film together, you will not have a show.
Exactly.
Dolores was trying to save your show. You should have fucking let her, because you guys just ruined it forever.
I know. I don't think Teresa cared, because I think Teresa she can go and do a million other things.
She can float by without
I'm surprised Melissa didn't try to save her job more.
I know.
Like, I think she got too cocky.
Wait. We didn't really talk about this, but in the scene before she goes to Rails, she's like asking Joe, like, how do you want me to proceed? Like, basically, like, oh, should I try to talk to her? Like, what? Yeah. We're so far past that. What are you talking about?
I think Teresa's actually done. Do you guys think that her and Joe will ever reunite?
I really hope so, to be completely honest. That's like siblings. And I
agree.
I dislike Melissa, but I like Joe, to be fair. So
same.
I he's annoying. I hope they do. And you know what? It's unfortunate, but it will take some kind of like catastrophe or like crisis probably to bring them back together. Like someone gets hurt or something happens like that.
It's just sad.
Because if a wedding
it's very sad.
Together, then
it's very sad.
Probably will.
Too, like, there's not like one thing you can point to and be like, this is what
broke it.
No. Like, it's just all of this stuff that's built up and like was never dealt with, and it's just spiraled into hatred.
If you just left her alone on her show and like didn't like think you were gonna come in when you don't get along with her and then like think it was gonna go well. Yeah, it's been 10 seasons of the same thing, because it's 10 seasons of the same thing. Like, go do your own fucking thing.
Yeah, Melissa came in. She was talking shit to her friends about her. Like, that's fucked up, and like that's what people don't understand. Like
5 noses ago.
Yeah, I am. You came on the show talking shit about your sister-in-law. Your sister-in-law came up to you, gave you a kiss, and then you flipped out in the middle of your child's christening. Like, that's embarrassing.
That episode was wild.
Things we're not going to do at my son's christening next month.
Oh.
We save the shit talking for after the event.
Exactly.
Like normal people.
I know. Oh my God. Save it for your mother's house when she can break it up.
I know. R.I.P. to the RHONJ we once knew and loved, people.
I know. R.I.P.
I'm kind of ready for something fresh.
I won't be mad at it.
No, but I do hope Teresa gets a show. Like, I'm not ready for Teresa to not be on my television.
Absolutely.
I'm ready for the Gorgas to not be on my television.
I feel like Jen Fessler said it best, where Teresa's entertaining because you never know what's going to come out of her mouth next. Like, it's just like what is she
Jen Fessler just not meant to be a housewife. Flip-flopping bitch. Like, hi, she's in the other room after. Yeah, no, not a fan. Not a fan. And rest in peace, James Gandolfini.
I know. What were your thoughts on Danielle being wanting to kill Jen Aiden?
I'm more concerned about her Beyonce wannabe outfit that she was wearing that looked like a suit of like freaking cubic zirconium armor.
Okay.
It just killed me because like Fessler's like
bougie,
giving her a softball question of like, do you wish you maybe did things differently? And had to repeat it like 3 times before Danielle like got the hint. And I was like, come on.
Danielle, you flip-flopping bitch. You're done. You're done.
You're done. Isn't there a little event this weekend that you're?
My friend's sister is going. Or no, my friend's friend. I don't know. Her sister. I don't know. Somebody's going. I'm like, have fun. My sister-in-law's friend, that's who it was, is going. She got tickets. I'm like,
that's so funny. Why? Does she like Melissa or something?
Probably. She's probably team Melissa. She follows us. If you're listening, we love you. We don't love Melissa.
Yes. One of my girlfriends.
Respect all of our listeners.
We do. Well, one of my friends was like, I told somebody I know, like, she loves watching Jersey Housewives. Like, she's going to listen to your pod. And I was like, is she Team Melissa or Team Teresa? Because I think that's going to have, like, an influence on, like, how she feels about it. She's like, oh, no, she loves Teresa. And I was like, great.
Amen.
Come on in.
Sign her up. We're funny anyways. We talk about other stuff.
Everybody's fair game.
Amen.
Oh, absolutely.
Everybody
and we don't, if you
game.
guys like somebody, we obviously have difference of opinions. Hello, Carl and Lindsay.
Oh, God.
No, don't. We're not going there.
You're a maniac.
But I'm just saying, and we can all copacetically get along. So there you go. Let's move on.
Yeah, we're an example.
Well, let's talk about Below Deck, shall we? You guys, Sandy's so soft. What's going on with her? Her dog died. That was sad.
Sandy was so strange to me. Like when she, the whole knife debacle and she was like Team Aisha, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be rude to the guests. Me too, also.
Okay. These guests, though, I don't like fake classy like that. Like, you're not classy. You just can't afford to rent a super yacht, but you're still rude. An asshole.
You're rude.
Well, your caviar service sucked.
She was so embarrassed.
My mother of pearl spoon. And then the fucking fish
also,
knife.
Like,
get out of here.
The person who has to say, like, now we know that beluga is the best. Like, okay, did you Google that? Get out of here.
I would have to Google
if I'm being honest,
I know nothing about caviar.
I'm a caviar snob, and I prefer a nice Osetra to a beluga any day. That's just my opinion.
You will not ever catch me eating caviar.
Beluga tastes so fishy, and I don't like it.
I'm gonna need the rundown. Like, I would like to try caviar. I feel like I'd like it.
Yeah,
I feel like it wouldn't be for me.
I didn't eat it during my pregnancy. You're allowed to, but I just was like nervous about it because we get it from like a Russian market, and I don't know what their like codes are or where they get their stuff from. But I'm ready for a good caviar night.
You deserve it.
That's for another podcast. Yeah, I was glad that Aisha was like, actually, it's a fish knife. Bitch.
Yeah, you're not supposed to saw a fish.
I loved the way that Sandy got her point across without having to like tell the guest like, you're being an asshole.
Yeah. The girl was like, I'm over this conversation.
Like, she came out and she did like a whole TikTok, like apologizing and everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because she looked like an asshole.
I know. She's so embarrassed. The thing was, she was mad. She got called out. Oh my God, she said. So I can't even think. He's so cute.
Sorry. Romeo's snoozing.
We're looking at a baby.
I know. He's falling asleep. Oh.
No, she was so embarrassed. She didn't expect to get called out, and she thought this was a trip where she could just treat everybody like they are beneath her and not human. And like, fuck you for having that mentality.
You don't even. You're renting a yacht on a fucking Bravo show. Okay,
it's gross.
I mean, it's just like no matter how much money you have or where you are, why would you ever think you could just treat people like garbage? I think that's so fucking gross.
Same.
Assholes.
If you want.
Well, can we talk about the laundry? It seemed fine this week.
Yeah. Ellie. Saboteur.
Which, okay, so I think Ellie I don't know if she was sabotaging it, because this would be the opportunity to sabotage. You go in there, you're cleaning your beds, you fuck with Bree's laundry. Like, you can drive home the point. I think she just was not too many cooks in the kitchen. Stuff was going awry. She
sucks and thinks she's actually good. The thing is she was just the least worst of two bads, and that's why she's second stew. I am the second stew.
Oh,
sorry.
Oh,
I woke
he did not like that.
Yeah.
Well, what about her asking Joe on a date?
Okay, that was so cringy. I'm like, what made you think this was your opening to ask him out on a date?
It's just, I don't know. I don't get her.
Where was I? Anywho, I thought what was even better was Joe deciding he no longer wanted to go on a date 5 minutes later.
Not for me.
It's respectable. Like, if you didn't want to go, then good. But better you told her than go on the date.
Then go. Yeah.
Come back.
I mean, because you're put on the spot. You're like, when somebody asks you and you're put on the spot, you're kind of like, oh, okay. And then you think about it and you're like, actually, I don't think this is the best idea. Right. So
plus, she asked him in front of people. He probably didn't want to make her feel like shit in front of other people. I don't know. Cringe. But there's that new stew that's going to come in and kind of fuck shit up. So
I'm excited for it.
Mm-hmm.
There's still 552 episodes left, so we'll see what happens. Below Deck has more episodes than RHONJ has this season.
It certainly does. They always have like 23 episodes, and I'm like, oh my God.
It is a lot of Below Deck.
I forgot to announce this. I told Amanda, but Chef Dave got engaged today. So Amanda, I'm sorry you lost your shot with your favorite boyfriend, Chef Dave.
Dave.
I congratulated him, but what I wanted to write is, are you going to make your own mirror glazed cake? But I didn't. All right. Dubai. Let's talk about it. I thought it was a funny little episode.
I love Stanberry. I love Stanberry. I don't care what she's doing. I love her.
Everyone secretly loves her except Lisa. And then I started to think about it. And I'm like, Lisa's actually kind of like a miserable hater. She really is. Like, she always looks miserable and she always has a negative comment about Stanberry. And Stanberry doesn't say a thing about her.
No, she doesn't. She can't be bothered. I think that's what she's also like, so unbothered. She's like, whatever. I love that. I am so unbothered usually. So
if you don't like the outfit you have to wear, are you going to not go to dinner? Is my question.
No. I would still go to dinner.
Would you wear the outfit?
It depends on, like, if it didn't fit, then probably no. But if I didn't like it, then yeah, I'd still probably wear it and go.
If it didn't have buttons?
I don't understand that.
I think that was just an excuse.
Yeah.
I'm not going to miss a meal, so I'll probably go. Whether I wear the outfit or not.
I mean, honestly, if I don't feel like hanging out with you, I'm probably not going to go.
I also really love room service, though, so that could be my excuse to just stay in at the same time. I'm not missing the meal
was like
either
so
way.
hungover. She was so hungover. She wasn't ready.
She was going through it.
I don't think
like, this isn't for me.
They didn't care about her. They were more mad at Talene because Talene was complaining and Brooks was complaining about the outfits.
Yeah.
But actually, Caroline's looked the worst.
Oh, Lisa did that on purpose. She got like that ugliest one and she was like, here.
Wait, that was my next question. Do you think Lisa really did put these ugly outfits on them on purpose? I actually thought Talene looked cute though. But anyways.
I think so. Or she gave the ugly ones to Stanberry on purpose.
For sure. For sure. And they kind of all had some variation of mustard yellow, so that just must be like a thing.
Hearing Brooks rant about mustard and hot dogs.
Mustard yellow.
I saw somebody posted 2 pictures of her in bright yellow dresses, and she was like, no, I'm talking about like a Dijon mustard, like a gray mustard, not it's just
like a mustard poop color.
Yeah.
If you don't follow her on Twitter, it is an absolute roller coaster.
Twitter, I cannot keep up with any more platforms. Like Instagram is enough for me.
She is.
I can't. And moderating a Facebook group is my other hobby.
Oh my God. You guys, we didn't even tell you.
No, we're not telling you.
Can't let it.
We don't know who listens.
You're going to blow the cover.
All right, fine.
Somehow I got made a moderator of a Facebook group. I have no idea.
Are you for sure the moderator?
I let you into the group and she denied you. So what do you think?
That is true. That is true. You guys, I was denied. I don't know what I do to these people.
You've
like, I don't even see anything.
I'll tell you exactly what you did. Rules for thee, not for me.
I mean, it's true though. Are you mad I called you out? Like, that's what you're mad about. You blocked me because I called you out. If I have to call people out on their shit, otherwise they're going to continue to do it.
I know that people listening are going to know who we're talking about after you say this, but like at BravoCon, you would have thought she was a celebrity the way people were following her around asking to take pictures with.
I got a picture.
Of course you did.
Just to send to Amanda.
You know what?
Just to send to Amanda.
I die.
Everyone's
like, do you know blah, blah, blah? Oh my God, do you know blah, blah, blah? I'm like, no, I don't. Anyways, back to Dubai. Talene and Brooks makeup, Chanel and Stanberry makeup, and they go on some giant swing. Would you guys go on that?
No, absolutely not. I have 3 kids. I can't.
I just have 1. I'll do it. He'll be fine. Oh, I wanted to ask you guys this too. Okay, Sarah claiming she's making $45,000 to do a podcast about her healing journey.
Oh wait,
no.
I can't
was
stand her.
Rupees or dollars?
Yeah,
or
probably. Wait, did you see Saba come out and say that she broke up their friendship?
Yeah, their business.
Yeah.
Like, if I ever stop being friends with somebody, I want a public statement. Just like
I will break up with you in public.
Like that.
Done.
I'm looking up dollars to rupees conversion. Okay. So, yeah, let's just see here. $45,000 is about 3 trillion rupees. So let's go in the other direction and see how many dollars 45,000 rupees is. $500. Seems right.
That's what
right.
getting paid.
I think it was rupees.
Yeah.
Honestly, she's so annoying. Who wants to listen to her?
Wait.
I can't.
Is rupees? No, rupees are Indian. Are they the UAE dollar too? All right, I'm not getting into that, but I'm just saying that is a lie.
I think there's a conversion rate going on with the amount she said she's getting paid.
No one is paying you $45,000 to do a podcast about your healing journey.
To talk about screaming in a pillow and then screaming in a waterfall.
I also can't say the word healing without saying it like Whitney
from
Salt Lake. Healing.
Healing. Healing journey. You know, it's just so fake. It's so performative. I don't like it. You're not that deep. You're a freaking weirdo. And you're not like, it's annoying. Like when you're like, I'm so deep and I'm so spiritual. It's almost like she's looking down upon people who aren't. She's so fucking on her high horse. I want to
think it's really just, it's a money front.
I don't know how she got brought back and not Nina. But Nina is on next week's episode. Did you guys see that?
Oh, no.
I'm very excited. I liked Nina.
But Nina love how rich she is. I think she moved. Isn't that why she's not on it?
I think she was boring. I don't know. I think it was her decision to not.
Yeah, I think she was like, I don't want to do it again.
Her husband was not a fan.
Yeah. And they're so rich. Like, whatever. Yeah. I wish they would show us more of them.
Agreed. These people are rich, honey. This is not Beverly Hills money. This is like
this is
fuck you and Beverly Hills money.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
The Burj Khalifa, like, oh my God. Do you know I was looking at houses there's two palms actually. You know, as one does. What if I wanted to buy one? You know?
What if?
Fucking like cheapest house, 15 million. Cheapest house, 15 million.
Rupees or dollars?
No. It's Gulf rupees. They call it Gulf rupees. I Googled it. But oh my God. I'm like, so.
Gulf rupees? That's
what it's called. That's what the internet said.
Interesting. Right, cool. I was kind of right then. Look at that. Yeah. The palm reader says Stanberry's going to have a baby boy. I'm going to say something. That ain't happening. No. She is not having
it's been 2 years already. It's not happening.
It's not happening.
And I don't blame her. If she doesn't want to have a child, she doesn't have to have a child. I do not blame her.
But you probably shouldn't have gotten married under the idea that you would.
Well, she's going to let him go when he's still young. She said, I'll let him go when he's like 40. So.
Yeah. So he can still start a family. Good
that's fine. He can have a family after that.
Yeah. I don't know. It was a cute episode. I think it's just like fun. I really enjoy it for just like the pure fun of it. It's just
very
classic
light.
Housewives drama about nonsense, about dresses looking like curtains that are made out of mustard.
Yeah.
That's what I need in my life. Just being honest.
I love a good mustard curtain.
After all the trauma that New Jersey has caused me, I just need a little.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the memes I posted today? One was Caroline on the pool float, and it was like what I mean when I say I'm working from home.
So good.
All right, what's everyone's weekend plans? We have to leave the listeners really wanting more.
I think we're going to Zubru. I think we might go to the Zubru.
Oh, I thought you said Subaru. I'm like, oh, it's a big outing.
They have like drink stations and music at the zoo.
Oh, how fun.
Yeah, it's Latin night, and it's literally across the street from our house.
You love a Latin night, Darcy.
I do.
Mrs. Iglesias. when she
liked a Latin night.
Her husband is Puerto Rican. When she was getting married, we were on her bachelorette. I kept calling her Mrs. Iglesias, and she thought she told people that was her name. Instead of, I won't tell people what your real last name is, but it's not Iglesias. But it's from Bridesmaids when she's on the plane and she's like, "My name is Mrs. Iglesias." Okay, that sounds fun. Zubru. Mm-hmm. There's a zoo in Rochester?
Yeah, Seneca Park Zoo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it's very, very close to our house. So we will walk over there.
Oh, I love that.
Have so a couple of cocktails with the lions and tigers and bears.
That is exciting. Mm-hmm. I am doing nothing. My kids are leaving me again for the last time over the summer. So bye.
How was the blue party?
Oh, it was good. It was my husband's 40th was like a good birthday. We had a lot of fun. It was a good time. It was good. He said
Summer
thank you.
was trying to kill your vibe though.
Was she? Honestly, I don't remember.
That's that and said she wouldn't go to sleep. She was killing your vibe. I'm dead.
Oh, you know why? Because my mom was upstairs trying to put her to sleep for like 40 minutes and she comes out and she's like, she will not go to sleep for me. So I had to go up and put her to bed. She fell asleep in like 3 minutes, but she would not go to sleep for my mom.
That's so funny.
Summer. That I remember that now. See, I just had to like jog
your memory.
Exactly. It's been a long week.
I feel you.
So
we have a dinner date and a breakfast date. So we're just eating.
I love that.
And then we're going to go in the pool again.
Oh, he's so cute in the pool. He loves it.
He loves it. It's like a giant bathtub. I'm trying to make
that
magic
a little water baby early. So
for sure.
Of it. Yeah. All right, kids. Anything else?
I think that's it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you like what you heard here, follow us on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts. You can follow us on our socials. We are on Instagram at Boujee Bravo Bitches, on Threads at Boujee Bravo Bitches, on TikTok at Boujee Bravo Bitches, on Twitter at Boujee Bravo Bees. We have a Facebook group and we also have a YouTube channel.
That's it, bitch.